Radio Cayman presents
The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter.
Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome to another Business Buzz. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning on the outside. Saying good morning to the producer of the Buzz, Miss Susan. Susan is on the other side of the studio taking care of business. To all our listeners and viewers, good morning. Today is Tuesday, and Tuesdays are synonymous with tacos. Oh yeah. Taco Tuesday is on, and we give away a gift certificate to Tucker Restaurant and Bar every Tuesday, thanks to Chef Ron and the staff at Tucker Restaurant and Bar. Now, who doesn't love 2 for 1? That's 2 for 1. You get 2 for the price of 1. Tacos and margaritas. Now, all you have to do, it's simple. All you have to do is listen to the trivia question and be the lucky caller with the correct answer when we pick our winner right after the 8 a.m. News segment. So let's say about 8:15 this morning. One winner will receive that gift certificate to Tucker Restaurant, which can be used at either location, either East End or West Bay. Now, you can use it any day, not just on Taco Tuesdays. But don't forget, you don't want to miss out on the 2 for 1 taco and margarita special. That's on all day, both Tucker Restaurants locations, and they feature today specialty tacos like peanut chicken, there's blackened fish, pulled pork, vegetarian, and coconut shrimp. Now, we normally give you the trivia question up front, so you have at least half an hour to 20 minutes to research your answer, and then you call us around 8:15 with the correct one. So, are you ready for your trivia? Susan, are you ready for your trivia question? Okay. You can't win, but you can listen, right? And guess. No. Although we are on an island, our waters aren't known for this reptile, which can be found on the menu at Tucker. What is the name of that reptile? Let me repeat that. Although we are an island, our waters aren't known for this reptile, which can be found on the menu at Tucker. What is the name of that reptile? And I have a hint for you. Are you ready for the hint? This saltwater reptile is the biggest on Earth, and on occasion, some of these guys and gals have swum from Cuba to Cayman. Give us the name of that reptile. Stay tuned and call us after the 8 o'clock news. The number you can use, 1-800-534-8255 or 949-8037. There's an additional number, 949-6990, if you know the answer. But please don't call now. Call us around 8:15 or so after the 8 o'clock news. Now, we would like to welcome our guest who is connecting with us this morning via the telephone. This guest specializes in creating moist and delicious custom celebrity cakes. She is committed to providing clients with flavorful, moist, and comforting cakes that are a masterpiece to celebrate with at any event. She established her business in 2019 with nothing but the desire to fully control her own time and embrace her gift, that is, serving people through their palates in a delicious way. Having said that, we'd like to welcome Ms. Kamisha Clark. Kamisha is the CEO of Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes and Custom Cake Designer. She's also a business service development coach. And we have her on the buzz this morning to help us get into the Christmas spirit and learn some skills to impress your family and friends during this festive season. And she's got the Jolly Christmas Cupcake Decorating Workshop. Good morning, Kamisha.
Pleasant good morning, Miss Anita. Good morning to the beautiful islands of Cayman.
Welcome to the Business Buzz. Good to have you back on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now, Kamisha, for those, you were on a few weeks ago on the Buzz, and we promised that Susan promised that we'll bring you back on to talk about the Jolly Christmas Cupcake Decorating Workshop that's coming up. Now, but before we do that, first take us back to the time when you decided to open your business, Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes and Custom Cakes.
Okay, so this was back in 2019. I was actually, hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying this, but from when I was in high school, I was actually selling my chocolate caramel cake for $1 a slice. So it really was happening from like I was a kid, but I only really took it to like the business level since 2019. Years before that, I was, kind of baking that particular cake and people loved it. Mm-hmm. And while I was in the corporate job doing the 9 to 5, I just felt like I wanted to live my life a bit differently from what I've seen generation after generation. Like, respectively, I was seeing where you had, let's say, 75% of people kind of, working a full-time until they're 60, 65, and then you have a 25% that create passive means of income for themselves and get to control their time. And I wanted to be on that side of things. So I was like, you know what? If I could be making this company so much money, I could do this to myself because I own these skills, right? So exactly. I took a leap of faith. I had nothing saved up, nothing but one mixer. I had nothing saved up, mortgage, strata, a kid, and everything, and I leaped. I honestly leaped. I wouldn't say to anyone to exactly do it the way that I did, but that's just my way. But I took a leap, and since then, it has literally just been steadily growing and growing and growing and growing.
And that's because your cupcakes and cakes are delicious.
Delicious.
They're delicious. They are. You can attest to that, right, Susan? Yeah, Susan was saying this morning, boy, she wish she had one of those cupcakes again today.
And a lot of more people came on. Absolutely. They know the quality and the deliciousness that my cupcakes and cakes bring.
They go well with decaf coffee too. Now the last time we were on the Buzz, we discussed your workshop, which was on November 19th. That was the date of the workshop. Now we want an update of that workshop. Okay. That was a buttercream basics and cupcake decorating workshop.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct. Well, I want to definitely start by saying that I cried after. Like, I'm just being totally honest because I really want people to understand like how much this means to me. After the event, I went by the seaside and I cried so much because I was so happy. Like, the way everything went, it was incredible. I had beginners, I had someone who had experience, and I had someone who was just interested, period, in like honing a new skill because she's like into like just learning new skills. Mm-hmm. And it was a fabulous workshop. We were able to, really have one-on-one. I was able to share a lot of knowledge with them that they felt that other people would not share with them because of, let's say, afraid of competition, in other words. Mm-hmm. And I showed them where they were in an environment that I want them to grow just like myself, and we were able to achieve some beautiful cupcakes. They hammered in on making their own buttercream, and everyone felt like really comfortable to share, what they were there to accomplish. And I was also able to like share with them the recipe, my buttercream recipe, because it's not something that I share publicly, but they were able to get access to that incredible recipe.
Awesome. So this time now you're offering the Jolly Christmas Cupcake Decorating. So this could be like part 2 of that?
Yes, that's right. That's right. Part 2.
Part 2.
We're going to be going over the same things, introducing them to what buttercream is, how to make their own buttercream, and we're going to be focusing on Christmas-themed decoration. It's what Christmas-themed decor, which it's 1 week before Christmas. So in my vision, I was like, it'd be so awesome that, when these people attend, they have something that they can like present to their family on Christmas Day to enjoy and brag and say, hey, I made these. So that really is the intention.
Now, I wish I mean, I'm a limited baker. Put it this way, my cakes don't come out too right. Cupcakes, they get squished.
Ooh,
they sink.
on that.
I know, right? But I'm pretty sure that the folks who come out and enjoy these workshops, moving forward, they can make cakes for Halloween. I see where a lot of people are using cupcakes as birthday cakes. Rather than having a whole cake, they put together the cupcakes and present it as a birthday cake. I mean, which will look just as amazing as one cake. You know what I mean. Anyway, so what is your main, Kamisha, your hope in presenting these workshops? What is your main goal?
My goal is to offer a creative atmosphere for not only kids but for adults to come and learn and also have fun and be able to achieve something that they can use in various ways. So, for example, you have a lot of mom and dads that they have their kids and the kids have fundraisers time to time, or maybe they need to, contribute something to school. They could just easily go ahead, bake up some cupcakes, decorate them beautifully, and present those. Also, when they come, they're able to also teach their children. For myself, I was able to turn, my love for baking and decorating into a successful business brand. So it just depends really also what the person is looking to achieve. But my whole intention is to be able to just teach them how to be creative, to trust themselves, and to also know that they can do this just like any other baker that they see out there. Because you have a lot of people that they'll look at what you do and admire it and say, oh, I wish I could, but you can. So I'm pretty much putting the opportunity for them to can learn.
Very good. Now, can cupcake decorating and workshops such as these, can they serve as a deliciously creative team building activity for workers, for employees, period?
Definitely. It is a way to, so the typical, let's say, service training is on the more, I don't want to say professional side, but the professional side. And if we're able to get fun, interactive team building activities like this into the workplace, you get people to lighten up, to laugh, to enjoy themselves, to learn. It doesn't always have to be, robot serious and stuff. People spend like 99% of their time at work. At least let it be somewhere that I look forward to coming. You know what I mean? Like if you hear that we're having a meeting or a workshop, that your staff would actually be excited and not trying to be like, oh, okay, let me try to see how I can get out of this.
Not a meeting.
Yeah, so it's just also the way that these meetings are held and also how these trainings are held. You can definitely use a creative style workshop to still bring some business ethics and also be able to teach your staff, a new skill or something new.
Now, Kamisha, before we go to break, what is the date of this workshop? Jolly Christmas Cupcake. What date is this?
It is going to be on December 17th.
Okay.
At 7 p.m., 7 to 9. We kind of went to about maybe 10.
Is that a Saturday? I'm not looking at the calendar.
It's a Saturday. Okay. Yes, it is. It's a Saturday.
Okay. Saturday, December 17th. And you start from
7 p.m. sharp.
Sharp, okay.
Sharp.
Okay. And it's the venue?
The venue is the TE Maxfield Community Center, which is directly in front of the Georgetown Primary School. And I just want to say a huge thanks to Miss Beulah. Thank you so much for the opportunity to use your community center.
How can is there a cost for this workshop?
Yes, there is. The cost includes a dozen cupcakes that the participant will decorate and take away. It also includes food and beverage and all the tools and supplies that you're going to need for that workshop at a amazing cost at $90.
$90. How do I sign up?
To sign up, you just have to send an email to Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes .com, and I will send you your registration form. Once you have that filled out and also submission of your payment, which we do accept debit card, credit card, or online transfer, your registration is made absolutely easy so that you're locked in for December 17th.
Okay, so that's Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes at gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am. That's sweettoothmoistcakes@gmail.com. If you go to my website as well, which is www.sweettoothmoistcake.com, you can reach out to me there directly. It will come straight to my email address just in the event that someone got the email incorrect. Or they can also reach out to me at my telephone number, which is 329-5525.
Okay, Kamisha, hold the line for us while we take a break. Okay, you're listening to the Business Buzz, and this morning we have joining us via the telephone line Miss Kamisha Clark. Kamisha is the CEO of Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes and Custom Cake Designer. She's also a business service development coach. We'll get back to Kamisha in just a few. Want to say thanks to our sponsors this morning of the Business Buzz, Cayman Insurance Center and Cayman Medical Supplies. Brack Medical Supplies now open, of course, in Cayman Brack. Now, today is Taco Tuesday, don't forget. And come 8:15, you'll call us with the correct. Sue's ready to take your call at 8:15, not now, with the correct answer for the trivia this morning. Compliments of Tucker Restaurant and Bar, because it's Taco Tuesday, 2-for-1 tacos and margaritas. Now, here's it. If you missed it earlier, here is the trivia question. Although we are an island, our waters are not known for this reptile, which can be found on the menu at Tucker Restaurant. Now, what is the name of that reptile? And I'll give you a hint. This saltwater reptile is the biggest on Earth, and on occasion, some have swum from Cuba to Cayman. Give us the name of that reptile. You can call us after the news on 1-800-534-8255, 949-8037, or 949-6990 if you have the correct answer.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
Grand Cayman's road system, a seemingly constant work in progress, saw significant development during the tenure of Commissioner George Stephenson Hurst in the early 1900s. Elgin Avenue, named after the British colonial secretary, saw the arrival of a police station, public works depot, and the new government house. Along with Elgin Avenue, Hurst laid out Mary Street, and a drivable road from Georgetown was constructed the length of the 7 miles to West Bay, with a separate extension to Batabanu. Shedden Road was named after the previous commissioner, Friedrich Shedden Saningwetti, and was resurfaced, widened, and extended through the swampy interior to Boddentown. This new extension was called Crewe Road, after Elgin's British colonial secretary successor, the Earl of Crewe. The road to Boddentown also included an offshoot extension from Savannah to Newlands. The Cayman Islands' first ever recorded sporting event, a bicycle race, would take place on Boxing Day 1909 on the new highway from Georgetown to Boddentown.
The Atlantic hurricane season is now through November 30. International weather authorities predict up to 21 named storms and 6 major hurricanes. Prepare now. Select your place of safety before the storm. Get supplies now when it's easy to shop, avoiding long lines and crowds. Secure your valuables, your documents, your medicines, your first aid kit. Keep a photographic record of your valuables. Charge your phone, get more credit. Plan where to safely park your car. Preparation now makes sense. A message from Rotary Central, planning ahead for disasters since 1997. Rotary, all the good you imagine.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with K-Man Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. K-Man Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by K-Man Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
Homeowners, protecting your family and property is crucial during the season, and you should always assess insurance needs long before a storm makes landfall. Most insurers won't issue policies when a storm is imminent. Cayman Insurance Center's team of professionals can help owners like you find the most comprehensive coverage and competitive rates. Call Michael Webster today at 925-5433 or Denise Brown at 814-7229. Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Call Michael and Denise today of Cayman Insurance Center.
Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome back to the Business Buzz, where we have joining us via telephone Miss Kamisha Clark, and Kamisha is the CEO of Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes and Custom Cake Designer. Kamisha?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you having your coffee while you're waiting?
I had my coffee already. I already baked up a storm, and I'm about to get the kids ready. Well, the kids ready for school.
Okay, well, we miss having you in the studio this morning, but it's good to have you joining us by the telephone. No, Kamisha, we're discussing your Jolly Christmas Cupcake Decorating Workshop, and that's coming up on Saturday, December 17th, from 7 until 9 at the T.E. Macfield Youth and Community Center. And I'm pretty sure you're looking forward to this as much as you enjoyed the last one on November 17th. These workshops are coming to us so fast. You know, I like it. I love it.
Yes. Just trying to bring some of that international flavor here to us Caymanians. Well, not Caymanians, but, you know, everyone that lives here, period. You don't have to go overseas to have these experiences. They could be had right here in Cayman.
All right. And speaking of flavors, what are the flavors of cupcakes and toppings that participants will be able to bake?
Okay, so for the workshop, we have not incorporated the baking element as yet.
Okay.
The workshop is where you have pre-baked cupcakes, and once you arrive, you then create your own frosting, select your own colors, so you go ahead and color your own buttercream frosting, and then you decorate.
Okay, because, I mean, that will take some time to have to bake, mix, bake, and then cool, and then frost.
Exactly.
Okay.
We eventually will offer those kind of workshops, but in the interim, I do offer one-on-one classes with people who would like to bake and decorate their cakes. So it's not just workshops that service that we offer. We do have that one-on-one tutorial opportunity as well.
Okay, so you already have the pre-baked cupcakes all ready to decorate and put your Santa Claus or your Mrs. Claus on them.
Yes.
Christmas tree, I'm sure. No, will the participants be split into teams or is this just one-on-one? How does this work?
Sorry?
Are you going to have participants split into teams of maybe 2 or 3, or how are you going to do this?
At first, they are split into teams, and then after that, for the decorating part, that's an individual activity.
Okay, just one-on-one. Okay. Yeah. And you said that the cost is $90.
Yes, ma'am.
Refresh your memory again as to what this would include.
This will include all the supplies that they will need, including a dozen cupcakes that they will decorate and take away. And they also do like a practice on 4 cupcakes before they start to decorate their actual cupcakes to take away, which is the 1 dozen.
Okay.
And food and beverage.
Okay. Now, participants get to take home their cupcakes and enjoy. Now, for the rest of us who won't be in the workshop, where can we get your cupcakes? Okay, I think she dropped off there for a sec. Susan will try to get her back on the line, but just want to remind you of Taco Tuesday. We're always excited to tell you about Taco Tuesday. Now, we gave that trivia. We're going to give it again while we're trying to get Kamisha back on the line. Although we are an island, our waters are not known for this reptile, and this reptile can be found on the menu at Tucker Restaurant. Now, what is the name of that reptile? It's easy, but we're going to still give you a hint. And this saltwater, this is a hint, this saltwater reptile is the biggest on Earth. And on occasion, some have made their way from Cuba to Cayman. Name that reptile. Don't call us now, because we're trying to get Kamisha back on the line. Stay tuned, and you can call us after the 8 o'clock news. Call us on that toll-free number, 1-800-534-8255, 949-8037, or 949-6990, if you have the answer. Now, we lost, we can't get her back, right? We've lost her. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll try to see if we can get Kamisha back on the line.
This is how we wake you up in the morning.
Praise Time on Radio Cayman.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I'm gonna walk them golden stairs, 'cause I know my Jesus answers all my prayers.
Praise Time.
Weekday mornings from 6 until 6:30.
Praise Time.
There's nothing to go back to. Give me Jesus in the morning. For the God of the mountain is still God in the valley.
Shout with joy to God, all the earth sing glory to His name. Praise time. Praise time.
Jesus in the morning, yeah.
Weekday mornings from 6 until 6:30.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Can I send a request, please?
You don't really have to ask us. Just send a request.
This is a shout out to my ex.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
The wait is over. Priced Right's Black Friday sale is now on.
Get our biggest deals of the year on TVs, electronics, kitchen appliances, homewares, groceries, and more.
Save up to $280 on Samsung TVs.
Save $340 on the Rydell Tripster electric bike. And save big on a range of Bluetooth speakers, sheets, and curtains, and so much more.
But hurry, sale ends Wednesday the 30th of November.
Find all the deals at pricedright.ky.
Live better for less this Black Friday at Priced Right.
Studio time now by Price Right is 7:59. We take you back now to Anita.
Thank you, Sue. Good morning. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. We do apologize. Our guest, we lost her. Not lost her. She dropped. The call just dropped. And we do apologize for that. But let me tell you, that was Miss Kamisha Clark. We had her on the line speaking, and then the call dropped. But let's tell you a little bit about what we discussed this morning. Oh, Kamisha?
Yes,
There you are. There you are. It's magical. She's there. Kamika, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but it's that's technology for you. But we're glad to have you back so we can wrap up telling the folks about the Jolly Christmas Cupcake Decorating Workshop that's coming up on Saturday, December 17th. And just to recap, before we let you go, we've got to make time for the news. Just recap for our listeners what's going to happen.
So on December 17th, I'm hosting a cupcake decorating workshop. It is the second one for this year, and there's a lot more to come for the new year. So I would absolutely love if you guys join me on that day so that we can have some creative fun and also learn from one another. You guys are going to get to take away a dozen cupcakes that you are individually going to decorate. You're also going to be able to meet incredible people. That is a huge plus. All of your supplies are provided. You just have to show up with a positive and a spirit that's willing to learn. And that's for a total of $90, and that includes your food and beverage.
All right. Well, Kamisha, we wish you all the best. I mean, I'm just sorry I can't make it. I would love to come out, but it's a little busy time for me. But I know you're going to have fun. Your participants will come out and have fun, and we'll check back in with you at some time to see how this works out, because we want to know how this is working out for your guests and for your participants and for you as well. But in the meantime, thank you so much. All the best, and Merry Christmas when it comes, and we'll see you, God's willing, next year.
Same to you. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure this year. Thank you so much.
And our pleasure as well. That was Miss Kamisha Clark, CEO of Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes, and she's also a custom cake designer. We're going to take a break for the news, but before we do, I want to remind you that if you haven't heard our announcement for our Taco Tuesday giveaway with Taco Restaurant, every Tuesday this is happening, so make sure you join us for that. The trivia question this morning: although we are an island, our waters are not known for this reptile. Which this reptile can be found on the menu at Tuka Restaurant? What is the name of that reptile? I'm giving you a quick hint. This saltwater reptile is the biggest on Earth, and on occasion, some have swum from Cuba to Cayman. Name that reptile. We take it to news, and when we come back, we'll get a correct answer.
The voice of the Cayman Islands.
89.9 FM in Grand Cayman and 93.9 FM in Cayman Brac and Little Cayman.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight.
Radio Cayman.
The 8 a.m. news is brought to you by ValueMed Pharmacy. Save time and order your prescription refills online at value-medpharmacy.com. VALU-medpharmacy.com.
For today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
With your latest news, I'm Karsley Fuller. Government says the Cayman Islands continue to make significant contributions to international tax cooperation efforts, as evidenced by its ongoing involvement in several bodies of the OECD Global Forum on Transparency and Exchange of Information for Tax Purposes. Cayman has been appointed to the Global Forum's steering group, set to sit between the 1st of January through to the end of 2025, having previously served from 2019 to 2016. The steering group is the 20-member body that governs the work of the Global Forum. In addition, Cayman was reappointed as vice chair of the peer review group, which conducts the peer review and monitoring processes of the standard regarding the exchange of tax information on request. Cayman was also appointed to the automatic peer review group, which conducts peer reviews in relation to the automatic exchange of information standard. These appointments were announced at the OECD Global Forum plenary in Spain earlier this month. Aside from the reappointments, they also saw Cayman named as one of the 65 jurisdictions which achieved the highest rating of on track in the first round of their peer reviews. Cayman's assessment pointed to the, quote, necessary legal framework being in place and the effectiveness of its implementation. The Public Health Department is boosting its efforts in surveilling the COVID-19 vaccination side effects for the autumn booster. More from Radio Cayman's Shanda Gallego.
The Public Health Department says they're updating their approach to the surveillance of COVID-19 vaccination side effects for the autumn booster. Previously captured through a physical form, Public Health Department says events supposedly attributed to vaccination or immunization, e-Savvy, will now be captured electronically on the Cayman Islands Health Services Authority website or the Ministry of Health's website. The purpose of introducing digital reporting is to, quote, enable real-time monitoring of any reactions and create a more robust surveillance system. The online e-Savvy form is for persons who have received the COVID-19 autumn booster in the Cayman Islands only and is not intended for persons who have received the Pfizer vaccine, dose 1 and dose 2. The paper-based reporting system for dose 1 or dose 2 remains in place. Public Health Department says one of the essential components of the safe vaccination system offered by them is the surveillance of e-Savvy. This surveillance tool is aimed at, quote, early detection of any adverse events that may occur following vaccination, to monitor and classify risks related to a vaccine, the manufacturing process, transportation, storage, administration, and any pre-existing condition in the vaccinated person, and to rule out any association between the event and the vaccine. To ensure vaccine safety, persons who have received the autumn booster are encouraged to fill out this form if they experience any adverse events after being vaccinated. The form does not collect any information that can be used to identify an individual. Therefore, all online entries will be anonymous. Shanda Gallego, Radio K-Man News.
And a 24-year-old Boddentown man who was arrested in relation to a serious sexual assault in Georgetown has been formally charged with aggravated burglary, wrongful confinement, indecent assault, and 3 counts of rape in relation to the same incident. He appeared in court on Monday. The woman received minor injuries during the assault, which happened in the early hours of November 25th. She was carried to the hospital for treatment and discharged. Police say appropriate safeguarding measures have been put in place for her. Now with the check of international news, here's the BBC, which will take us out of the newscast. I'm Karsley Fuller from Radio K-Man's newsroom.
BBC News with Emily Thomas. The NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg's alliance will continue to give unprecedented support to Ukraine in its fight with Russia. At a meeting of foreign ministers, he promised NATO would help rebuild energy infrastructure targeted by Moscow. Mr. Stoltenberg accused President Putin of using winter as a weapon of war against the Ukrainian people. China has warned protesters who rallied against strict COVID rules that they have to abide by the country's laws. It's the strongest official comment yet about demonstrations that erupted in cities across China over the weekend. Singapore's parliament has passed a bill that will repeal a colonial-era law that bans sex between men, but it also approved a change to the constitution that reinforces the current definition of marriage as a union between a man and a woman. Australia's most populous state, New South Wales, is having to scrap tens of thousands of fines issued for breaking COVID rules. The Supreme Court ruled them invalid, saying details about the offences was lacking. BBC News.
The 8 a.m. news is brought to you by ValueMed Pharmacy. Save time and order your prescription refills online at value-medpharmacy.com. VALU-medpharmacy.com.
Now, more than ever, supporting your immune system is crucial to helping your body fight off illnesses like the common cold, the flu, and COVID-19. At ValueMed Pharmacy on Walkers Road and in Boddentown, we carry all the essential vitamins and minerals to help support your immune system and improve your overall health. Some of our top immunity support picks are vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, elderberry, and quercetin, or the popular 7-in-1 immunity support. Our pharmacists are always on hand to help guide you and answer any questions. Visit ValueMed Pharmacy on Walkers Road or Boddentown. Live happy, live healthy with ValueMed Pharmacy.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman for the latest in news and information.
Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Download the Radio Cayman app or log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
Tune in every Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. for Radio Cayman's Midday Newscast. Radio Cayman, the People's Station, your trusted official source for the latest news. The 12 p.m. news is proudly brought to you by Health City Cayman Islands. World-class healthcare within your reach.
You know what I love to do with my family? Go fishing. I can put the bait on and cast and reel the line all by myself. My mommy and daddy say when they were little, there were plenty more fish to catch, but now there are lots more people fishing, so it's harder to find them. That's why we have marine parks now. They set some areas aside so the fish there can have babies and grow bigger. Then they swim out to other areas where I can catch them. Having the marine parks means there will still be fish there when I'm grown up and fishing with a family of my own.
For more info, download the Cayman DOE app or visit doe.ky.
The 8:12 a.m. weather report brought to you by CG Britcay, where people come first.
Good morning, everyone. Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, I see we have just about everyone, and of course Tom drops off, as per usual. Let's just wait a minute here. He always comes right back, and we're almost ready, and... oh, whoever's dog that is, please go on mute. Why won't it let me share my screen? Okay, looks like we're ready to start.
We're like a video conference with no technical issues. CG BritK. Good like that.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 82 degrees. Relative humidity is 79%. The barometric pressure is 29.95 inches and rising. The wind is out of the northeast at 10 knots. Overnight low temperature was 78 degrees. Synopses indicate moderate northeasterly winds and seas are expected across the Cayman area. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman area, moving towards the southwest. Now the forecast for today calling for partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of morning showers, and temperatures will be in the upper 80s today. Winds will be east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Pretty much the same for tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers, and temperatures falling to the mid-70s tonight. Winds will be east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Low tide will be this morning at 8:19, high tide this afternoon at 3:14, and a low tide again tonight at 9:57. The sun will set this evening at 5:45 and will rise tomorrow morning at 6:43. And the outlook is calling for fresh easterly winds and rough seas from tomorrow morning as a high-pressure system builds over the eastern United States. That's the very latest on your weather report.
The 8:12 a.m. weather report brought to you by CG BritK, where people come first.
Head east on Cove Road. Sharp left on Church Street. Sharper left. No, your other left. Did I say left? Nope, you missed it. Okay, I'm lost.
With money-saving bundling options for home and motor, we're like a GPS that doesn't steer you wrong. CG BritK. Good like that.
Let's stop and ask for directions.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Good morning once again. Let's take a look at how your traffic is shaping up this morning. Busy traffic on Cool Road heading to Georgetown. As we look to the Linford Pearson Highway, traffic is busy. And looking towards Godfrey Nixon Way and Eastern Avenue, moderate flow of traffic in both directions. And coming from the West Bay four-way stop, traffic is moving on pretty good. Busy traffic coming off of Bobby Thompson Way as well as Agnes Way. And as we look to the West Bay Road in front of the Ritz, traffic is moderated both directions. And coming from the West Bay four-way stop, traffic flowing moderately. And into Georgetown on Shedden Road looking pretty good. Out of Georgetown on Shedden Road, traffic is light to moderate. And on Shamrock Road, just past the Thompson roundabout, busy traffic. And traffic is busy on the Linford Pearson Highway, slight delays expected. That's what's happening on your roads. Join us again at about 10 minutes after 12 o'clock. We'll give you another traffic report.
When you're craving something big, something tasty that gives you that lip-smacking satisfaction, something that hits the spot, there is nothing better than a footlong from Subway.
It's pretty tasty.
Filling and full of flavor. Try our new sweet onion steak teriyaki with a twist. Or the classic chicken teriyaki. Top it with green pepper, onions, cheese, and that sweet onion teriyaki sauce, all piled on your favorite artisanal bread. Satisfy that craving with a footlong from Subway.
Fresh, delicious, tasty, meaty.
Let's make it a meal with a drink, chips, and cookies. There is nothing better than a footlong from Subway.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. It's 15 minutes after 8 o'clock. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. This morning, do we have a call on the line, Sue? No, not yet. Okay, let's remind you of the trivia Tucker giveaway this morning. Taco Tuesday, 2-for-1 tacos and margarita. If you got the right answer, you think, call us. That trivia question, although we are an island, our waters are not known for this reptile, which can be found on the menu at a restaurant. Now, what is the name of that reptile? I see Susan's picking up a call. Maybe it's a caller. It's a winner. The hint for this trivia: this saltwater reptile is the biggest on Earth, and on occasion, some of these reptiles have bravely swam from Cuba to Cayman. Name that reptile. We have a caller on the line. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Is it crocodile?
Oh, yeah, it's good old Crocky making that swim. And, of course, ending up on a plate. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. Congratulations. That is the correct answer. The crocodile.
Thank you.
And I'm speaking with, you can just give me your first name. That's okay.
Julie.
Hi, Julie. Good morning again. And stay on the line. Susan will take your number and you can pick up your gift certificate. It's a gift certificate, $25 for Tucker Restaurant. And you can enjoy that whenever you decide to make your way over to either location, East End or West Bay, Tucker Restaurant and Bar. And don't forget, today is Taco Tuesday. Are you going to go?
I'm thinking about it, yes.
It's 2-for-1 tacos and margaritas. And they've got the specialty tacos like peanut chicken, blackened fish, there's pulled pork, vegetarian, and coconut shrimp.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, and congratulations once again. Thanks for joining us on Taco Tuesdays. Enjoy whenever you head over to Tucker Restaurant.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. And the answer, of course, to that trivia, crocodile. Good old crocodile. I see Susan picking up some more calls. They're too late. It's only one correct answer, or we only have one gift certificate on this Tuesday. Maybe one of these days, Tucker will say, well, let's give away 2 gift certificates. But for now, it's only one. So thank you very much for calling, Julie. Now, today we only have one segment on the buzz, and we had a cancellation last minute, so we're unable to get a guest in time for you this morning. So we're gonna close off early on the buzz. Susan's got some great Christmas music lined up, right, Sue? Yeah, I see a thumbs up. She's going to play some Christmas music until 10 o'clock. At 10, Doc will be in 10 until 12. RC Fusion at noon. We'll have the midday news. But in the meantime, before we check out of the Business Buzz for this Tuesday morning, just a reminder to sign up for that jolly Christmas cupcake decorating workshop with Miss Kamisha Clark. And let me give you her number again, 329-5525, or you can email her at Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes, that's all one word, Sweet Tooth Moist Cakes at gmail.com, and sign up for that workshop. I'd love to do that. Now, before we go, thanks as well to Tucker Restaurant and Bar for giving us Taco Tuesdays. I love Taco Tuesdays. Love it, love it. Now, for the rest, what's today? Today is the 30th of November, 29th. Oh, yes, 29th. Tomorrow is the last day of November. November 2022 doesn't return. We just move forward. So our next segment on the buzz would be on Thursday, this Thursday, December 1st. And let me tell you what's happening for the rest for the December. We have Money Sense from 7:30 to 8. That's coming Thursday. We'll have one segment of the buzz. Dance Unlimited will be in with their show, A Gift for Christmas. On the 6th of December, we'll have Pure Art. They'll be in first segment, Pure Art Christmas. Second segment, we'll have Fidelity, Proven Fidelity. On December 8th, we've got Tea Time in Cayman. That'll be our first segment. Second segment will be our final interview with the RCIPS. That's our final interview for 2022 with them. On the 13th of December, first segment, we'll have Coca-Cola Company. We'll hear all about their Christmas specials and what's going on. And then on the second segment, on the 13th, will be our guest, Miss Emily Deku. Emily will be, she's have our consultation for your business. with Emily. And then our final show for December, final show for 2022, we'll have Money Sense for us up 7:30 to 8. And then Business Buzz from 8:15 to 9. Miss Susan's got an awesome show lined up for you. We'll be recollecting. There'll be a recollection of Cayman Christmas memories. We had one last year, and we had fun with that. And we're looking forward to recollections of Cayman Christmas memories. So here's hoping you'll join us for all of these shows. If not, maybe as many as you can make. So, having said that, let me check out of the Business Buzz for today. An early exit, Miss Susan. Miss Susan is ready to play her music. But in the meantime, I want to say thank you to our guest this morning, Miss Kamisha Clark. Also to the sponsors of the Business Buzz. Without you, we will not be able to do this. Cayman Insurance Center and Cayman Medical Supplies. And of course, Tucker Restaurant and Bar for bringing us Taco Tuesday. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to be on the buzz, it's not a hard thing to do. It's free. You just contact Miss Susan, and she's our producer, and she'll hook you up for 2022, as we're all booked up for the rest of this year. As a matter of fact, Business Buzz will return on January 10th, 2023. So get your call us to get your available slot lined up. And you can call Susan or you can call myself. No, that's what's on for the rest of December. And make sure you contact us, okay? If you want to advertise, you can contact myself, Racing, or Kathy in the sales department. You can get your commercials on for Christmas and for the new year. If you'd like to sponsor the Business Buzz or any other show on Radio Cayman, make sure you give us a call as well. Now, FIFA World Cup, I'm not going to exit without mentioning FIFA World Cup. Group A will meet Group B today. Group A and B. So come 10 o'clock, we have 2 games. And we're into the double games now, so you have to tell yourself, which game do I want to watch? Or if you have in picture on your TV, well, you can watch both shows, right? Now, 10 o'clock, Group A, we've got Netherlands facing Qatar. And then Ecuador against Senegal. Group B at 2 this afternoon, we have Wales versus England and Iran facing the US. Sounds like an exciting day for FIFA World Cup. Make sure you enjoy. In the meantime, this is Anita checking out of the Business Buzz for today. Thanks to our listeners, our viewers on YouTube, and I think we're on Facebook as well. Also to our sponsors and the producer, Miss Susan Watson, thank you. Until Thursday, when we'll be back on the Buzz, December 1st, we bring you another Business Buzz. I want to say thank you so much. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day. And from me, your host, Anita Can. Goodbye.
Homeowners, protecting your family and property is crucial during the season, and you should always assess insurance needs long before a storm makes landfall. Most insurers won't issue policies when a storm is imminent. Cayman Insurance Center's team of professionals can help owners like you find the most comprehensive coverage and competitive rates. Call Michael Webster today at 925-5433 or Denise Brown at 814-7229. Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Call Michael and Denise today at Cayman Insurance Center.
Now open on the sister island, BRAC Medical Supplies. Everything from over-the-counter items to home care products such as wheelchairs, crutches, bed pads, adult briefs, and PPE items. Friendly, local, loyal, and long-standing service right in the BRAC. BRAC Medical Supplies. Call today at 948-2228. Better yet, come see us. We are located right next to the Alexander Hotel.
It's November, and November is Gimme Story. The Cayman National Cultural Foundation presents in your district. Gimme Story. 6 evenings of free entertainment for the entire family. November 25th through December 2nd. Featuring the best of Cayman's homegrown storytellers. For more details, visit artscayman.org or check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Cayman Culture. Remember, vote best fried fish in each district. Did I mention you get in for free? And we're starting on time. So hurry up, Gimme Story. This gonna be good.
As the community continues to take precautions from COVID-19, it is important to stay prepared for other disasters now that we're in the hurricane season. Here are some post-hurricane safety tips from the Department of Environmental Health. Did you know you must ensure all utensils are washed with detergent and rinsed with hot water if they make contact with flood water? For full guidance on post-hurricane safety tips, visit www.deh.gov.ky.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by K-Man Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And K-Man Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And 345 Equipment, quality machinery, parts, and repair services for all of your construction equipment needs. Call 525-0021 or email info@345equipment.